Good morning, good morning. Welcome to 4x8 Paper Stuff. This is Beth. We are in day 26 of our turkey diaries. Now, I wanted to do something different, but still cool. I have to cover up the pocket structure that I made from yesterday. So I took one of the papers that I've been making almost every day, and I tried to rip it, but there's a lot of layers here, so I ended up cutting it. But it's got the vibes I wanted, which were beachy, and so I put this in here. Now, my lady that's the subject of this journal is fictitious, but based on someone real. And some of these stories are truly stories that I have gotten off her blog over the years, but some of them are exaggerated tales of my own. But anyhow, she has gone on a trip right after Thanksgiving. She gets out of town. And this year she did too, but it had a beach vibe to it. So, I wanted this paper, and I'm adding just a tiny bit more color here with these tempera sticks that I love, love, love. Have I said that before? I love these things. And since I had one out, I decided to put, they're great for titles, on my Hobonichi, and I just kind of scribble out a blob of color, and then I can write in that as a title when it dries. Love that. So today I am doing another cluster. I, if you already don't know this, I love clusters, and we are having a beachy water animal, marine animal theme here. So I'm going through my cigar box here, and that is the small pieces of paper are in there. And I'm going through there to see if I can collect, because I already have background stuff on there, but I wanted blues and yellows to try to come up, to try to stay within the same beachy vibe that I have going on the actual base of the paper that I already made. And I have made a bunch of watercolor and tempera paint base papers, and I'm starting to make a bunch of these just collage bases and then painting a little bit on them, giving them sort of, they're like jumping. Oh, I forgot to use that bird. Huh. That was the whole basis of me doing this. Oh, well. Don't do as I do, do as I say. And I wanted to use that bird. That was the whole point of this whole thing. Oh, well. Anyhow, I'm going through and I picked out a bunch of scraps, and I'm just trying to layer them in places that I like. When I do these kind of layers, I have found that what works for me is to have things sticking out or have like pieces together, like those two circles. One is a hole punch and one is a circle sticker that I painted a year ago or so, if not more. And I just kept putting a bunch of circles on this part. And then I found some more that I cut out, little tiny leaves, maybe for the garden tour page. But I like layers sticking out in different places. And that just works for me. There's no rules to any of this. You can do what you want, and I like a torn edge, but I just love layering things over and over and over and over and under and on top of and on top of, sort of elongating this for the whole page. And I will have a focal point, but I wanted to get as much as I could down on this side so that I can glue that parrot on here, which I forgot to do. But regardless, I do make the page work. And I kind of wanted to back that blue out in the center that has the body of the bird cut out of it already. But, and the whole point of putting that there was because my parrot was going to go over it. Oh well, oh well. So I'm into some marine animal stickers. One pack is almost true to life, and another pack is very whimsical and watercolorish. But actually, the watercolor-ish ones worked better. And I do put a foundation piece of paper underneath them, but I wanted to just have them as a stack of marine animals and a shell. And there's a penguin, there's a sea, no, 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 sea, what are those? Jellyfish, a dolphin, a seashell, a penguin, and a seahorse. So I have all of those, and I was trying to. I don't know if this is true. I don't know if this is true. This is just what is happening in my journal today. If all of these animals are really where they are. So I'm going to read you my journaling, which I love how I did my journaling. This came to me in the middle of the night. A friend is a partner in a research facility in the Galapagos Islands. This will be my second time visiting this very important site. His current mission is to tag and monitor a species of turtles, penguins, and scallops. His program is called TUPS, for short, Turtles Under Penguins and Shells. I've packed warm weather gear as we will be traveling into spring in the tropics. I fly tonight from New York City to Mexico City, then down to South America and out to the islands. So thankful for this trip. And I put it on vellum. Why haven't I thought? Because I'm not good. My printer here is pitiful. So I'm nervous about putting vellum through a printer anyhow because it always smears on me somehow. And I know laser, burr versus dot matrix, blah, 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 blah. Whichever, I don't even know which one we have, but whichever one we don't have is the one I want. But I'm not getting new printers. That's just ridiculous prices. But I can write on vellum. Why haven't I thought of that? So anyhow, there's a dog crying because my husband is power washing the old paint off the previous deck that was already here and the stairs and everything else so that we can stain them once they dry out real well. But the dog is freaking out because he is by himself and he is not good at being by himself at all. Anyhow, so I wrote my journaling on vellum and I put it on the left-hand side of this, and I really like how this turned out. Now, there is a problem there with that bird on the right-hand side, still visible. Gunner, and I forgot to put my parrot down, so I end up covering it up with a couple more circle stickers, which works fine in my book. But my little animals that I'm going to be tagging and identifying for my friend are on a tiny little column on the right-hand side, and I love this. It is so pretty. Love it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.